Okay, so welcome everyone, I'm Config Jason, and today I'm bringing to you the second episode of the series I started some time ago, This Week in Orderflow. The concept is simple. I go to Coinalyze and talk about what happened this week so you can understand Orderflow better, not to give yesterday's weather. Anyway, before starting, follow me on Twitter, subscribe, like, and all that stuff if you haven't yet. Here we have, as always, three indicators: CVD or cumulative volume delta, OI or open interest, and liquidations. If you need further explanation on any of these, check the link video in the corner. Lastly, before starting, I know this week has been filled with news about BlackRock and whatnot, but the point of the video is to remove that bias that news give and analyze purely based on the charts, based on the metrics. Okay, so at the start of the session, spot is selling off, OI is slightly going up, perps are kind of stable, price is stable as well, so that's not really interesting. Then we see here OI going up along with price. That's where most longs of the day open, but not too many, since here we'll go back into selling. OI is kind of stable, but there's selling pressure, and they do end up liquidating some longs here at the bottom of this wick. And then after they're over, you see they get their strength again. See these 5 candles, OI goes up, price goes up, and it's not until this big one here that clears some of that shorts. And it's not only liquidations, like it can be stop losses, it can be people manually closing shorts from the news that have appeared, but that's not the thing. It's just saying that shorts are being cleared. Doesn't matter how they're cleared, doesn't matter if they're liquidations, if they are stop losses, if they're manual closes. I don't really care about that part personally. So now that I have explained this, I said that shorts are cleared out here, and you see that longs also get kind of wiped out. I'd say there was an excess of longs opening here, so they didn't really support this move and got closed because they were not liquidated, they were manually closed or something. And then at the end of the session, it's clear that longs have the power again to move price up. You see this OI building up, this price going up, also CVDs are also going up, so it's clearly some longs opening. Now we go into Tuesday. The first part of the session is quite boring. Spot slightly selling as they had been doing the days before the week started. And then we get here some more longs coming in. See this move again, like yesterday, like Monday. Longs start opening while price is up, just to end up hunting some shorts at the stronger candle, of course. And after they hunt the shorts, they also kind of close and look to reopen again. That's what they do at the end of the session. Price moves up again, OI moves up again, and on Wednesday we'll see the next flush. Now on Wednesday it gets a bit more interesting. We see at the start of the session this big OI decrease. There's a lot of liquidations. Longs seem that have achieved what they wanted to achieve, for now at least. And then there's this shitty range, there's this tight range, and OI is building up here, and CVD is not trending, so I may assume that there were equally longs and shorts being opened. There's just this indecision in the market prior to whatever news moved this to 30k, and then we really saw a big decrease in OI. We saw these short liquidations followed by this deleveraging of longs, and that's how the session ends. It's quite neutral here. Now on Thursday, this is the most boring day of the week. In the first part, shorts are in control. You see OI is going up while CVDs are kind of trending down, and then at around 2 p.m. UTC, you get this move down here, OI down. See, they actually managed to dominate the market, to clear some of those longs, but really didn't move price as much. It was $600 move, and the Y wasn't actually building up before this. So it wasn't actually trending down and then the liquidations. It was trending up and then the liquidation. It's not respecting the pattern that we have seen with longs throughout the week. And then the session is the end of the session is kind of flat. You see OI up and price also up. See that longs are again taking the power that they missed here. On Friday, we have spot selling, perps, holding price, OI up. So I guess there's just some regular indecision around those hours before the New York Open. See at the start of the move, OI again manages to hold. See, we move up, OI holds or even goes up as we saw on like Monday, Tuesday, previous examples of this week. Again, OI holds up. Then at the end of the move, it's when it starts going down. And we actually go to 31.5. At the end of the session, we just see longs the leveraging naturally because there aren't as many liquidations as with shorts here. So it's shorts constantly being punished while longs leverage and then reopen again. That's what I'm seeing here throughout the entire week. Then on Saturday, it's kind of flat. We have the same thing that on Thursday. The shorts actually managed to do something here, but there's not really an increase of OI before that move. So shorts aren't aggressively opening and going for longs. They're just there and see that longs aren't really in force and move price down a bit. And whenever longs are ready, they will start moving price up again. And then today, what we actually have here is current move. We are at 30.3. So I can do some live analysis on this. So let's just cover what happened this morning first. We see price up, OI kind of neutral at the start, and then since this candle, there are actually shorts opening here. So shorts are opening after the move has happened on no OI increase. So shorts are trying to continue what the power they had at this point here yesterday. Then we keep moving up. OI goes down actually. Shorts trying to deleverage. But at some point it starts again up and the price keeps going down. So here there are actually longs deleveraging, but here shorts are taking the power again, and the result is this move here. This is probably good for a long until tomorrow, because at some point longs will try again. Maybe they will fail in the worst case scenario, but in the most likely they will again take over the market and go ahead and move price up. That's what I expect. On a higher scale, I'm looking towards a slower continuation of the moves up, not as aggressive as we have seen this week, not too fueled on hype, on narratives, on BlackRock, on whatever. Just these low moves we had back in March when we were grinding up, but everyone was screaming bearish manipulation. It will be like that, and it will hold for a while. It will be like 31, 32, then 33, slowly going there, maybe reaching 34. And then it will be like a slow bleed, especially in August when we have drier liquidity, even though liquidity in crypto is dry anyway. So yeah, I think that's mostly my thesis for the future. I think right now would be a decent moment for long, ironically, especially if we see these longs getting smashed there. So yeah, I hope you learned something. I hope this was useful. I hope you understand me. Again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you aren't subscribed, please do. And guess see you in the next one.